So apparently he wants me to play some of this game here, man. Word Zapper, man. It looks to me like some sort of crazy phenomenon, man, like a death trap. It boggles the mind that people could develop such games. This game was made in 1982, obviously, and this company had one thing in mind: to make third-party company cartridges with an interesting sliding procedure. Of course, this console cartridge could of course been fit inside of an Atari 2600. Also, due to the fact that we all know that Coleco was quite notorious for allowing their consoles to be playing with various games. This is where this console will come into play today. The Gemini video game system. Now, of course, man, this is where it gets interesting. Not only does this game fit quite securely inside this console, it actually plays too. What kind of atrocities does some man invent the Coleco Gemini to fit inside a TV, man? Like, honestly, this console can fit inside of a TV, man. Like, things and colors and palettes can play through it, man. Just through an antenna cable, man. A double male-sided controller port thingy that, well, quite frankly, it's just used be plugged into TVs. But now, in today's modern age, we don't have those kind of cords anymore, man. We all moved on or something, man. Some sort of crazy fucking government experiment, man. Now they're using things like HDMI and component cables, when it was quite honestly the best measures of execution was the antenna plug. It was a simple process. One slide in. The female took it like a slave whore that she is, and we were able to play hours upon hours upon hours of classic game goodness. But let's get into the gameplay so that way I can shoot a doobie. Word Zapper, man, is not really an overly complicated game. In 99 seconds, your objective is to get 3 words across the board. And within this time, you must avoid, of course, asteroids and other various objects that's supposed to come over and hit you. If you kill 5 of these asteroids, you of course get a bonus freebie, which can be accumulated for other bonuses within the game. Now, of course, this game has a lot of complexity as well as simplicity for children to play and get into. Now, again, this game is not really meant for hardcore Atari 2600 enthusiasts. It was developed as some sort of educational software for kids who basically were not quite that, well, savvy with words. So, in better words, it would help people learn how to spell better, I suppose, which, quite frankly, DanVanDam doesn't know how to spell quite well either, so I guess this game would be right up his alley. This game, of course, can be used with Atari 2600 as well as any other cloned system out there, or Sears video arcade consoles. Some of the most interesting things about this game is that it's not out of the ordinary, due to the fact that it's very weird, but yet offers some sort of addiction complex that I can't get around. Granted, this is not the type of game I'd put on top of my list of Game of the Year for Atari 2600 games. However, it still has some fun to it, or some sort of value that I consider to be quite addicting when you're bored. Now, this game, of course, can be found for quite a fair, reasonable price. Taking this under consideration, would this game be recommended for your collection? Well, unless you're really enthusiastic about these type of games, I would say get it if you want to make a complete collection of Atari 2600 games as well as the third-party developed games. In closing, I gotta say I really did enjoy this game. It does offer some sort of challenge, and it does have some sort of arcade feel that I can't quite get my head totally around, but it's really simple. It's easy to pick up, and at the end of the day, you'll learn a couple words, I guess, that which are common English anyway, so if you can't figure out these words, I guess you can rekindle your brain. I don't know. I'm going back to sleep, man, in the basement. Take it easy.
With your Universe 3.0, with 3 times the kittens, and 3 times the rainbows all the way, oh.